It was an insane, wild roller coaster of an NBA trade deadline. Let's break down who are the winners and who are the losers. For my money, the two biggest winners are in the same place. It is Matt Ishbia, who you don't know, but is now the owner of the Phoenix Suns. And within 24 hours of him taking control of the team, they are trading for Kevin Durant and overhauling the West, overhauling their roster. The other big winner, Chris Paul, because with Kevin Durant, with Devin Booker when he gets healthy, with that Suns roster, suddenly you're talking about a team that's could win a ring. Chris Paul could get his ring. Matt Ishbia could have turned this franchise around from the Robert Sarver era instantly. The Suns are the big winners. The other big winners, well, out in the West Coast, Los Angeles Lakers had a really good trade deadline. It's addition by subtraction with Russell Westbrook. This has had really, as much as he had accepted the six-man role, it had gotten toxic as over the recent weeks, especially as his name started to come up in trade talks. It had not been good. He had fought at halftime of the LeBron game against the what we'll call the LeBron game where he sets the record. Russell Westbrook and Coach Darvin Ham were going at it at halftime. Look, he's gone. D'Angelo Russell's not some huge upgrade, but he's a better shooter. He is a better player right now than Russell Westbrook. They get Malik Beasley, great pure shooter, great role player. They get Jared Vanderbilt, who is the kind of defensive guy who can play next to and post presence and just elite rebounder. You can play him next to Anthony Davis. You can play him as a small ball five. They trade for Mo Bamba if they want to go bigger, do some pick and pop five stuff. Lakers are winners. I don't know that they're contenders, but in a wide open West, they're a lot more threatening than they were before this. Who are the losers in this trade deadline? Well, we talked about Kevin Durant. It's got to be the Brooklyn Nets. It's got to be the failed experiment. It's not that they did poorly in these trades, sending out Kyrie Irving, sending out Kevin Durant. They did about as well as you're going to do under that kind of deadline pressure, especially getting back everything they got from the Suns, which was a bunch of great role players, 4 picks. Mikal Bridges is going to be a great fit for them for a while. But that was the grand experiment. They were going to be the team to beat. They were going to be one of the elite squads. They were going to be NBA champions and contenders. James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving played 16 games together. It never went anywhere. They won 1 playoff series in 4 years. It was pretty much an unmitigated disaster on and off the court. They've got a lot of culture to rebuild in Brooklyn. So that's one of the losers. I'm going to go with the other ones a little off the board. The Memphis Grizzlies. Look, they made one move. They added Luke Kennard. Everybody could use more shooting. But in a wide open West with all their picks, everything they've got, and I know they love their guys. They don't want to break up the core. This was the year to make a bold move. If you're not going to get Kevin Durant, maybe you couldn't land him. Go make a bold move. Get somebody. This is your chance to grab the West. You're already one of the elite teams. Go separate yourself. Go get the veteran who puts you over the top and somebody who can play with Ja Morant. They don't do that. They kind of stand pat. Dallas went and made a move. The Lakers went and made a move. Phoenix went and made a move. Memphis, we needed more from you. And speaking, by the way, of teams that kind of sat on the sidelines, are missed opportunity teams. What are the Chicago Bulls doing? Really, you're 26 and 28. You're 2 games below 500. Either should be tanking and trying to get into the lottery, or you should be making a move to go up. But you didn't do anything. They literally just kind of stood pat at the trade deadline. That's not good enough, Chicago. You don't want to be stuck in the middle. You want to be more than that. Bulls fans need more than that. Bulls fans deserve more than that.